The government places a freeze on hiring across the public service as it seeks to regularize the system. Good evening, everyone. I'm Keishla Adderley.
And good evening, Bahamas. I'm Altaviz Munnings. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. The Minister of State responsible for the public service says the freeze on hiring comes after millions of dollars in cost overruns to the public treasury and an unknown number of workers throughout the public service.
Our Clint Watson sat down with the minister today to discuss what all of this means for the country's largest employer.
State Minister for the Public Service, the Honorable Brenzo Rolle, says they've put on hold for the time being all hiring within the public service.
This measure has been put in place so that the public service could get some handle on what the number of employees that are in the public service.
Minister Rolle says under the former administration, things were out of control to the extent that there appeared to be two Department of Public Services operating.
It seems as if to me that the former government had a parallel public service, and as a consequence, each ministry appeared to have been hiring individuals without any reference to the public service generally, and so a considerable amount of individuals are out there in the service. They have a legitimate expectation that some of them believe that they are hired and they are permanent and they will get salaries and benefits. Then in fact, that didn't take place.
Already permanent secretaries and leaders in the sector have been notified.
Let's make a determination on individuals in the service and let's see what the cost to the government is as a total is, and so that we can regularize those individuals who are in the service so that, again, whatever is owed to them or whatever expectations they have, we can clearly make a determination to clear those expectations up.
A part of the process will be to regularize employees who have been waiting for years in the sector. This may also include regularizing some who have just been hired.
Those persons whose contracts have expired, some of them are still working. Some of them may have discontinued work. But we need to know that as the ministry that has responsibility for the service.
As to whether persons will be sent home, the minister responded.
We're not sending people home. Persons have been engaged for a specific time frame with the government. In many respects, these persons may have been or have been employed outside of the regular rules of the service. And we are just trying to regularize some of them and to bring them back in the service.
The exercise would also help to make way for the service to attract young and professional Bahamians.
Our mission is to improve the quality of service that is delivered in the public service. We know that there are thousands of ordinarily bright and brilliant Bahamians who can do and offer those services. And we are in that business of finding those persons and providing them with an opportunity to serve the Bahamas.
And while it's a long road ahead to regularize staff within the public service, the staff here at the Public Service Commission says they're committed to getting the job done. While there appears to be many files here, to them they say each file represents a person's life. Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.